Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope you all are having a lovely day. My day is much better today than the last couple of days. My name is Antoya. For some of you who do not know who I am, I'm an independent life insurance agent, aspiring certified financial planner, and I host a online resource center, and I do this between the hours of 11:30 to 12 p.m. right before lunch. And also, this is a time where you can ask questions that you may have pertaining to your own financial concerns or even for your personal growth. My saying is properly managing money is very important, and so are other areas of your life. And I thank you all for watching, those who are watching live. But of course, you can watch this at your own convenience. And I just hope you could find this video to be resourceful for you and informative for your benefit. So I'm just going to share some things since I only have like 30 minutes with you all. What's going on in the community? There is an upcoming workshop hosted by amazing community partners. So that's coming up February 22nd. I'll post it in the comments area. It's a first time home buyers workshop. So if you're looking forward to buying a house or investing in a property, I really highly recommend attending that workshop. I went to it to see what it was all about, and I was like, of course, I gotta, let everyone know that this workshop out here exists. So before plunging into any major commitments, it's always good to know what you're getting into and how to manage those assets, because that's probably the greatest part of our responsibility is maintaining the assets and managing it well. We could get the money and buy an asset and then struggle to maintain it as part of our portfolio. And that's with any assets. Buying a car, if you're gonna buy a car, you can pretty much, raise up the money, get the car, but do you have the money to have it fixed, repaired, or, can you afford the auto insurance? You all are smart. You're brilliant. You know what I'm talking about. Also, you could go online to my website, which is the resource center, www.IamTW dash online.net. I'll type that in. Let me see if I can type that in right now. www.IamTWonline.net. I haven't even had my coffee. Oh my gosh. Okay, for resources, you could go on this website. I have financial calculators, tools, resources, even things for your personal growth as well that you may be interested in. And you could pull up information that relates to your specific area of need, and it has links on there, so you can even let it be like a starting point. You don't have to just stop there, because it'll take you to the internet. So with one seed being planted, you might start asking more questions. Well, if I'm reading about this, what else do I need to learn and understand? And so that's the whole essence of my website. There is for you to have an opportunity to have a starting point and um, get the information you need and go ahead and continue on with your research. Okay, so I'm sending that in right now. All right. So there's an upcoming workshop. Type that in right now. Hosted by amazing communities. For first time home buyers. Oh, and also since it's the tax season, I have to share with you this book that I bought. I went to a seminar yesterday, so I couldn't do my open office yesterday because all day I was at a seminar, and it was really, really good, really good. It's powerful, and of course I'm going to share it with you. So if you just, this is February 22nd, you can Google it and get more information. I posted I think I forgot to post it. No lie, I just noticed that I forgot to post my winter e-newsletter onto my True Wealth Workshop page, which is on Facebook. And I have to post that because I do have that information on my newsletter along with other information, resources, and tips. And I have another article that I have to edit and post as well. So the way I do my e-newsletters is I give you a bit of information of what I'm going to be talking about in that quarter. So it's not even that I already have it written out. It's like, well, I do have it written out, but I want to edit it, and it allows me time in that quarter to post it. So it's like you go along this journey with me. It's very lifestyle oriented. I believe that the way that I'm living my life is um, the way that I want to. Is my everything that I do is part of my lifestyle. So any money that I earn is because I'm living the lifestyle that I truly want to live from the beginning. Any assets that I attain that I add on to that is under a foundation where I'm doing the work that I enjoy doing, that I believe that I could keep sustaining because it agrees with my spirit. And I want the same for you all because, like I was saying the other day, we can be building a house with bricks, but the foundation is the clouds. So, how does that work out? So, we're stacking up high and falling so hard. And we don't need to go blindly about managing our resources like that. We need to ask questions. We need to be more inquisitive because we could be so tunnel focused on getting one thing and not paying attention to other criterias that are important that would allow us to pursue our goals in an efficient manner. I don't know for you, but I know for me, I'm kind of tired of the backwards thinking. I'm tired of the slow growth. So I don't leave it for anyone as part of my self-management to give me the information that I need. I'm not waiting on them. I'm taking leadership, and I ask for what I need to know. And you should know that you reserve the right to do the same thing because at the end of the day, you own your mind, your body, you're responsible for your actions. And if you want to have better outcomes in life, don't be afraid to ask questions. This is the whole essence of my resource center. It's not even that I know it all. It's just that I build relationships with other professionals in order to bring it and share it with you all. So if you're interested in buying a home, I can post that. I can give you information of a mortgage company that could answer your questions better than I would because I'm not a mortgage broker. If you have questions about life insurance, I can help you with that. I'm licensed in that. I've been studying this for a decade. I read books. I attend seminars. Also, if you have questions for personal growth, maybe as of you're a parent and you need help with how to raise your kids. Well, I don't have children. I can't be the one to talk to you about that. But if I know of any information about an organization such as FACES, FACES, they can help you with that. I could post that and give that to you. You can actually go online to my website and you can get their contact information there. This is about you being able to take the initiative and get the research, the information you need. And I'm just being a positive agent in society to help others build a healthier lifestyle as well. I mean, you could be an agent for good or you could be an agent for evil. We know the outcomes of that. We know how we feel inside the right thing. You know how you feel when you do the wrong thing. So it's not complicated. And Again, you can go online to www.imtw-online.net and get that information that you need. As far as money management goes, if you're going to speak with an advisor, make sure the advisor talks about all aspects of your financial situation, not just one thing. Oh, I need life insurance. Okay, boom, here you go. Then they didn't talk about disability. They didn't talk about retirement planning. They didn't talk about wealth management. They didn't talk about estate planning. They didn't talk about all these other criteria that are just as important as life insurance. They didn't talk about giving you a strategy that is tailored to your financial situation and personal situation. One that's going to cover you, protect you along the way, allow your investments to grow, and have you covered during retirement. It's not just give me a slice of a pizza. Don't do that with your finances. Even with our personal lives, we do that. We could become a little narrow-minded or naive in the way that we're treating our mind and bodies and not looking at the full bigger picture. And we just concerned about one slice of pie. Is it love? Is it money? Is it family, relationships with family? Is it working well or not? Or, one little thing. And it's like we have to manage all aspects of this. We have to become multitaskers. We need to be more active and have more of a alpha mindset and know that we own this mind, that we have this brain, and have to take proper care of it and start paying attention to what we are doing, because our actions does have consequences. The thing that they say about experiences is that it's the greatest teacher, but it's also like the reason why, it's so hard to take like these old adages, take these cliches and grasp the essence of them, because we're unique, we're different, we go through our own combination of experiences. So one thing that I believe is that essentially experiences just show you where you are. It's like a mirror. You're the only one in your shoes, engaging with someone else or managing your resources the way it is. These outcomes are showing what we know, how much we understand. So that's why we could just evaluate what we're doing, learn and grow, seek wisdom, seek knowledge, read, listen to others, and we can also pay attention to the actions of others. Try not to take it so much personally, but yes, be judgmental and make a decision of people who's adding you healthy habits. You already have your own habits you have to manage. Why do you want more people adding more destructive, unhealthy habits in your life? So if anyone, I thank you all for joining and watching. I mean, if you have any questions, please ask. This is a relaxed environment. I'm just sharing some things that I've learned along the way. And I'm going to ask you 3 questions too, so that you can think about this. This is the beginning. This is the questions that I would ask at the commencement of a workshop that I would conduct. 3 questions. How is going to work working out for you? Think about that. Number 2, how is getting along with others getting along for you? And number 3, how is managing money managing out for you? Now, if you say you're doing good, it's all good and gravy. Very well. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, because you found that secret sauce for you in your life, that recipe that allows you to feel empowered and in control and on top of everything. So congratulations. Something about you is you're doing something right. You're this system that you have going on that allows healthier relationships and interactions and less aggravation and heartaches. Like, it's in you. You've decided that, hey, I don't have time to engage in dysfunction or strategies that don't serve me well. So for some of us in different areas, we may have challenges. So it's not so much about here's a definite answer. These 3 questions is about progress, seeing where you are right now, and being very keen about your interactions with others, like getting that insight, because along the way it builds up, with like when we meet people, there's a relationship that develops, and not that it might be an intimate relationship, but still like desires there at the core. And it's like magnets. The closer you put the magnets together, the stronger the pull, the more the more difficult it is to pull the magnets away. And that's how desire works. And you wonder, like, oh my goodness, why was it so hard to get out of that relationship? Or, why is it so hard to get the best interactions with our family members? Why are we just always at odds? But it's like we have that love for each other, but it's hard to change certain habits. But this is just little nuggets. I'm not trying to overwhelm the topic. I want to give a shout out to a lady named Joyce Lee and Roshan Nolan and Karani LaFavors. They shared with me this detox, and I took it and it worked. I have such an embarrassing story, but it works, and I'm a happy person. They had ingredients. It was on my friend's desk, and I was like, wow, that's everything that I wanted. Oh my gosh, it was the vitamins, it was the energy pills, and then there was the detox. I was like, that's it. I'm a very simple person. I know what I need, and I tried it, and it does some things for me. I got the energy, I got some weight off of me, my stomach is flatter, and I'm a happy person. So I'll post there an image of it if you all are into like building your health. So I'll type in the name so that and then let me see if I could tag them. Okay. No, that's not what I want. That's right, Kiasha. Thanks for joining. I'm telling you, when you just gotcha, Chris. Oh my God, Christopher. Everybody happy. We can't get along with everybody, but when you know that loving you is what's most important, and knowing who you are is what's most important, and you understanding how you're the center of all your other relationships, you start to think about the impact you have on others as well. So it's not like just others having on you. You start to think about what you have on others. So if you're not happy with certain outcomes, and you could see that, well, maybe I need to change my strategy, then you take ownership of it and you say, you know what, I want a different outcome, so let me handle this differently. I can't keep doing the same things the same way. I'm trying to type this up, everyone. Thanks you all for joining. So I shared about the workshop. I try to share something that's happening in the community in the 30 minutes. So I posted about that, and I'll try to get an image so that you all could see it. You could go on like Eventbrite or just Google it. There's so much, you all, I could just say. But think about your foundation. Think about, with the 3 questions that I asked, it requires people. We need people. And it seems to be the hardest thing to build something when we have to use people. We can't control what other people do. We can only control ourselves. So I always keep faith. If people have a lot of money, you could buy more materials, opportunities. You can afford yourself better health care and everything. But even then, you still need faith. For those of us on a more humble lifestyle, we really we keep our faith. This is not acting right. Let me tag. So, trying to type in her name. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, yeah. Roshan and Karani. Okay. So I really appreciated that product. All the three essential concerns that I had. And what do I want to say? Oh, this is what I was talking about with the three questions. So with all of them, think about it. When you got to go to work, you got to deal with your coworkers and your bosses. When you're trying to get along with others, well, you got to deal with them everywhere. On the job, at home, your love life, or just your friends, however you meet them, acquaintances or strangers. And then thirdly, okay, well, managing money. Well, that's the part too that is most of our responsibility and we have the most control of is our money. Well, we are human beings too, so we're not perfect. It's like, oh my gosh, like we want to do right with the money, but then we want to build something. We gotta go deal with other people making the aggravation just up there just to earn a few dollars. And it's like something has got to be better than this. Like, what do we need to understand about this? I tell you, sometimes I say I'll be like the last person to give advice because I know how my life, like this roller coaster life of mine is. But I learned and gained so much, and it's been smoother because I made changes. I am so much happier because I made changes, and a lot of it had to do with what I allowed to come into my mind. People, when they talk to you, pay attention to what they saying and trying to get you to do. So what I allow people to come into my presence and share with me, it's like, sorry, bye, gotta go. Don't waste my time. So, okay, so I have a book I want to share with you all. It's called The Power of Zero. I went to the seminar and David Mcknight was the guest speaker. These are for people who know, like, hello, retirement planning is important to them and you want a strategy that's going to have you properly covered. Read this book. See, he's the expert. I'm not telling you what to do. I know what it is because I attended the seminar and I just went ahead and bought the book last night because I wanted to go in further with it. And everything he was pretty much saying is really in the book. It's not complicated, but I'm sorry. If you really want to know what you really need to know, you go seek after the wisdom that's out there. The wisdom just don't come to us. We have to focus our eyes, our mind for opportunities that's trying to help us for the good. Okay, so nobody's just going to say, hey, here, do this, do that. The fact that you logged in is indicative that you're interested in personal growth and financial education. It had nothing to do with me. You are interested with whatever I share here. You're seeking wisdom. You're going to a resource that's going to help for your personal growth. Money management is just one aspect of your life. Okay? It's not all of you. Do not let money define who you are. You are your truest wealth. You better believe it. That's why the title is I Am True Wealth. Because it's about you. So the power of zero, it is about having a retirement plan that offers you the type of income you're expecting to have without being at risk of paying higher taxes. So we're paying like the tax rate that we're at now, right? But become retirement, you might end up paying higher taxes because what he's saying that a lot of other I'll just use I'll say government officials are saying is tax rates are gonna go up in order to offset the debt that the government has. If you don't want to be impacted by the tax hike, come up with a strategy that's going to help you. Now, also with that, there is a company that I found, like I say, whose values match mine. Their focus is not to sell you one product. They're not even interested in trying to sell you anything. They're interested in giving you a strategy to helping you understand what you need for your personal and financial situation. So you have to make an appointment. And then they'll tell you what options you have available as it relates to your personal situation, because we face different circumstances. So they'll get you, the whole essence of it is to make sure you have your protection against premature death or disability if you can't go to work, that you have your assets or investments, the ways that you're invested, stocks, homes, whatever your investment tool vehicles are, that is growing returns for you. So that's something you want to be concerned about. And also for why am I getting a brain fart right now? And liquidation. So you want to have your immediate savings, 6 months of your living expenses saved. So you have a combination of both. So once you have that plan, and wow, you know what? I don't have to worry about my kids. They'll have money available for college or to have a place to stay, a home, because you properly covered the details regarding your finances. It's not for me to care more about you. It's for you to care more about you and to say, hey, let me make that appointment. So I'll give you information of the company that could help you with getting a financial strategy. I mean, if you're a government employee, please read this book. Also, understand, I don't care what your line of work is, well, as long as it's legal, but if you can do with your money what's better for you and your best interest protecting you, don't you want to go that route? Do you want to be working so hard and all those savings, all those earnings just goes away in taxes? Or are you just spending your money and it's helping everybody else, but you're still vulnerable? What kind of foundation is that? What kind of structure is that? Let's put some thought into this, okay? So it's been 30 minutes. I usually say I'll do this Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Maybe I might keep it going when I can, but the power of zero. If you don't have to pay more in taxes, why put yourself in a position where you would be paying more in taxes? If you don't have to have those gaps and vulnerabilities, why put yourself in that position? Start seeking wisdom, get in the know, okay? So, does anybody have questions? Okay, if you do not know how much money you're going to be making during your retirement and you working and you found the job, the career that support your lifestyle, but then come retirement, you're not sure how much you're gonna make, please make an appointment. Okay. I'll just make it all caps. I think it's time for me to replace my laptop, honestly. Thank you, Kiana, for watching. I'm just hoping this information is useful. I mean, when we go out there, we have to be conscious. We have to just protect ourselves and make sure we being wise about our dollars. Like I said, at the end of the day, we need people, and it's best ways to interact with each other so that we can promote healthier outcomes, healthier relationships. Okay, we shouldn't, at certain times in our life, we shouldn't have all that bickering. And then if you see somebody's difficult, you don't even have to take their actions personally. That's where they are. You're above that, so you don't have to let people take your peace away. But I appreciate you all watching. I'm going to let you all go back to your lives. Thanks for coming and being a part of my world. I have to go now to do some more work, and just hoping to change and make a difference in people's lives. And I'll keep you posted with more workshops. And you take care. Also, check out my lifestyle blog if you like poetry, or go to youtube.com. I'll type that in. YouTube. If you like poetry, I write poetry. Hi Darius. Speaking of poems, thanks for watching. YouTube is called IamTW Poetry Center. So when you get a chance to memorize poems and recite them, I post it there. It's supposed to be encouraging. We all go through this. Okay, so YouTube. Those are a couple of my links. I'm on Instagram, so it's either, okay, yeah, they're giving me a hard time. One of my links I can't share. That's just all the whole Facebook politics stuff. I'm telling you, oh my gosh. I have a lot to think about, but I'm not going to take up any more of your time. But think about your decisions and the foundation you're laying on. Sometimes it's like we think we secure and we not secure. I mean, I just keep my faith in God. I mean, no, humans are imperfect, so everything else is to add some joy and happiness in my life. So thank you all for adding joy and happiness in my life and going through the journey with me. You all take care. I'll see you all again, okay? Love y'all. Bye bye now. Thanks for watching.